Hello, my dear friends. Welcome in the new episode of Spiritual Talks. So, I'm Kavita, and today we have very great senior master from Rajahmundry, Mr. K. Srinivasa Rao. So, he's a retired senior bank manager from Bank of Baroda, and today we are going to speak on life design. So, this is something very interesting topic. So, first of all, sir, welcome you in this show.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
How are you doing, sir?
Great. Great.
That's wonderful. How is the journey of PSSM? When did you start your meditation journey?
Uh, Precisely 2011 December,
Okay.
I was introduced to meditation.
Mm-hmm.
I was traveling in a bus.
Okay.
So somebody gave a pamphlet to me,
Mm-hmm.
and it was about Ana-Pana-Sati meditation
Okay.
and pyramid energy. On both sides, it is there. One side it is Ana-Pana-Sati, other side it is pyramid energy.
Mm-hmm.
So I started questioning that lady who had given me the pamphlet. I asked her, how many meditations you know? And she said, only one meditation. Then I said, I know several meditations. Because I used to read a lot of books.
Okay.
What is meditation? Meditation means feeling good. And without that, I am feeling good. Do you really think that I need meditation? Then she said, she was a bit perplexed.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know much about these things. If you want to know, we have a meditation center here in Kakinada.
Mm-hmm.
So why didn't you come there? And I said, okay, no problem. So that evening I went there. Then without any provocation, I started picking up an argument that you people are doing wrong, wasting your time. Anyway, happiness pertains to mind. Keep your mind fresh, feel happy, live in the present. All that I was telling. then suddenly the master told, anyway, let us sit for some time in meditation. That also you see. I said, okay. So I said, I don't sit for more than 10 minutes. He said, okay. And by the time he said, okay, open your eyes, it was 45 minutes.
Oh.
I never knew that I could sit for such a 45 minutes without any movements. In bank also, I can't sit more than 10 minutes in the chair. Definitely, I'll be getting up, moving around the hall, and then coming back and all that. So I felt uh, very calm, serenity, happiness. That type of calmness I never encountered in my life, in my entire life. Always it was run, 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 run only. And the brain always never takes rest. Brain never takes rest. Even while getting up also, thoughts will be going on, mixing up, and then several thoughts will be coming, and suddenly get up from the bed. Again, while sleeping also, so many thoughts. By the time they disappear, it may be 1 hour, half an hour, we don't know. So, this type of thoughtless stage in meditation, I never had it. Maybe in sleep also I may be thinking and worrying. It was worry, worry, and worry only.
Mm.
And in the daytime, it was hurry, hurry, hurry.
Right. Yeah.
So, this hurry and worry made our lives so miserable. And that 45 minutes, first time I did meditation, that was the wonderful time in my life till such time. So, and immediately I felt very sad, very sad. I started, they saw me. After meditation, people will be happy. You are so sad. I told that, see, this meditation tried to come in my life several years back, maybe 15, 20 years back. And incidentally, I stayed in Karnool
Mm-hmm.
between 2003 to 2016.
Mm-hmm.
I came into meditation in 2012.
Mm-hmm.
So almost 9 years, though I was literally adjacent to the Patri sir first pyramid. Adjacent means within half a kilometer.
Oh, that was
Very nearby,
very
very nearby.
Yeah.
And I knew about that there was a pyramid and all.
Mhm.
But still, and people used to come to our house with pamphlets or for some time donation. I might have given donations also for some programs. But uh, I never thought that I should do meditation. Prior to that, I was born, brought up in a communist family.
Mm.
I was an atheist by birth. So
Mhm.
I was a union leader. And then for me, meditation is not my job. So that was the basic thinking and idea. So when the meditation knocked my door, I did not open it. So had I opened at that time, this 10 years, precious 10 years, I would have been in peace and tranquility. So I lost that. So then that senior master consoled me. Anyway, a time will come for everyone to get into this stream, this meditation.
Mhm.
Now at least you do. Then I said, then how to fill that gap? Then he said, okay, you arrange classes for seniors. You call, invite them, and because you have being a branch manager, you have got a lot of acquaintances. So arrange the classes everywhere. Immediately I started. The very next day, I called many senior pyramid masters everywhere, schools, colleges, even in the bar council, to judges we have arranged, police stations, jail, wherever I had contacts, because most of them were my customers. So I took advantage of that one and started. So at that time, I observed that I had a severe backache.
Okay.
Even doctor said it is to be operated.
Mm-hmm.
So I was preparing that I have some time where I'll be comfortable. And it was so severe. I used a lot of allopathic, homeopathy, Unani, Ayurvedic, Siddha, and whatnot. Whosoever tells something to reduce that one, I used it. Ultimately, there was no relief. So slowly, I started that after a month, the pain started coming down.
Okay.
Then I got very much interested. So earlier I was doing for half an hour, 1 hour. Then I did for 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, sometimes throughout the night.
Mm-hmm.
After 2 months, the pain is totally gone. There was no pain at all.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to doctor and told that this is what happened. Doctor did not believe.
It took approximately 6 months.
No, 3 months.
3 months.
Within
Oh,
3 months.
Something. Yeah, miracle.
Within 3 months. The pain was there for almost 4 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Started and then it went to the peak. So doctor also did not believe. He's also a person who studied science like me. So he did not believe.
Mm-hmm.
And he has taken an MRI. And he found that this L4 was sitting on L5 earlier.
Mm-hmm.
It came apart and in between the cartilage was formed.
Okay.
So he said it's a medical miracle. Formation of cartilage I never saw. But this is a miracle. I said, okay, very good. Then he asked me, you find out how it happened. Okay, it happened. It is visible. It's manifested. But how it happened?
Science behind all the
Yeah.
procedure. How?
Then I started reading the literature. And most of the Eastern literature or Indian literature, we don't have any scientific research on that.
Actually.
We have a lot of books that give wisdom about the meditation, soul, etc., and so many things. But we don't. No one has experimented what happens exactly when you do meditation.
Right.
So when I started searching the Western literature, I found one book called "You Are the Placebo" by Dr. Dispenza. He's a Mexican doctor.
Right.
He meets with an accident
Mm-hmm.
and his backbone got broken at 5 or 6 places,
Mm-hmm.
and he was to be operated and some rods are to be put inside and all that. That he did not agree. He did not agree because those rods are to be there forever and the pain will be there forever, but he will live. Suppose he don't get operated, there will be internal hemorrhage and he is going to die.
Oh.
But he preferred that I'll do meditation, and through meditation I'll get it right. But 6 months he could not meditate because of the pain. He survived, but because of the pain, he could not meditate. He could not concentrate even for a single second. But after 6 months, on fine day, he could concentrate and he could guide his cells. That see in the forest area, or whenever some animal falls down, got the bones broken, there won't be any doctor. Naturally, it gets healed.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, how it gets healed? If any animal becomes sick, it stops every activity and stays in a meditative state. So within 3-4 days, it gets cured. Whatever ailment is, it gets cured. So he told the cells, yes, get cured. And surprisingly, curing started happening. Within another 6-7 months, he got absolutely cured. All his bones got set. He started walking and doing. Then he also got a doubt. What happened exactly when I did meditation?
Right, yes.
Then he graduated himself. He enrolled himself for MD biochemistry and MD neurology. So after completion of those two courses, he did lot of experiments. What exactly happens? What biochemical changes happens in the body when you do meditation, and what the electrical impulses that generate inside the body, and all that he studied, and he has he presented in the form of beautiful graphs in his book. If you have some a little bit of scientific science knowledge, you will really find very great that book. Then I got convinced, and he went on saying that while doing meditation, you know that we take the cosmic energy, we absorb cosmic energy, and that cosmic energy goes into your deep down into your cells, into your chromosomes, into your genes, into your DNA,
Oh,
and change that basis, nitrogen bases present inside the DNA, they'll be altered. And once it is altered, they produce a different type of proteins, different type of enzymes, and different type of hormones.
right.
They help you in healing your disease.
So this is a big science and
Yeah,
beautiful indeed. I mean, and yes, the placebo is ultimate medicine for any kind of
any kind.
disease.
Yes.
And a big congratulations to you too to come out of your that thought pattern.
Yeah.
And as I mentioned initially that you were like you were in the thought of that there is no need of meditation.
Yeah.
That being in present is itself is
Enough.
enough. But you could come out of that
Because I did not know that it was a science.
actually.
So once after getting convinced that yes, meditation does help in a scientific way to each and every person,
Right,
then
yeah.
I started proliferating it. My spiritual life started with a bang instead of slowly coming into that, because once I got convinced, yes, meditation has a scientific base.
So, I mean, tell little more about this master, Seth Master, how this knowledge came to planet Earth,
Yeah.
and what are the main concepts, which kind of wisdom you have, learned from Seth wisdom.
2013, I attended that Seth Vignan classes.
Mm-hmm.
Seth Master is in the astral body now. He came into the body of Jane Roberts in 1962,
Mm-hmm.
and actually she doesn't know anything about spirituality or anything like that. At the maximum, she was going to the church
Mm-hmm.
on Sundays and listening to the sermons there. Now, so Seth Master utilized her body, came into her walk. It's called walk-ins.
Right.
Yeah, he walked into her body in 1962 and started giving the knowledge to us.
Right.
So he starts like this: I am giving this knowledge not to help you or not to make you to enlighten. It is not like that. I am giving this knowledge to enlighten myself. It is my pleasure to give it.
Wow.
So, and he has given for almost 20 years so much of knowledge. If you want to put this spiritual wisdom, what is the right way of living? What is the right way of doing the things? Right way of your thoughts, how to put it them, all those things. And one final gist is that you create your own reality.
Right. Yes.
Whatever happens in your life, you are the only person responsible. But popularly, we say that because of that particular person or because of this particular incident, I am sad. Had it not happened,
Yeah, it's a blame game. Like we
yeah,
blame others or
yeah,
outside, or when no one is there, we just blame God that why you made my life like this.
yes,
So, coming to the very interesting question of life design, as you said, all these things we do by ourselves, all is our own
yeah.
design. So, what is life design and how we make those designs? And that blame game, right? People generally, even from childhood, we came to know, we heard the statement that our life is designed by God.
Yeah.
So, what is it true or it's completely false?
Okay. Thank you for this. Is a very interesting and very light throwing question, I can say. Everyone, almost 99% people who did not, I mean, who are not, uh, who did not come into contact with the spiritual wisdom, they feel that it is written by God. Our fate is written by God. Even an ant cannot move without the permission of God.
Mm.
So, for to move an ant also, God permission is required, like that. So, this is what is given to us by our parents, by our priest, by our society, and by all our surroundings. This was imposed on us.
Right,
That there is a
yes.
God, and God has written our fate. Whatever you do, whatever you do, you cannot change anything. You cannot change the fate. You have to undergo the fate and all that. So people say it is my fate. Actually, karma means they feel that.
Yes.
Karma has no English word. Karma means karma only. We ourselves, we ourselves choose our karma, choose our fate, or
So,
choose our life design.
so how do we choose that?
Yeah. See, you know that we are all souls,
Right.
not just bodies. We are souls. So, this souls, before entering into any body, okay, the in the mother's womb, the soul enters. Till that time, baby will not move. The mother
Okay.
knows it.
Okay.
So one fine day, she cries that my baby started moving. That means the soul entered.
Right.
So before entering the soul, where it is, where it will be, somewhere.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
As Krishna, Bhagavan Krishna told that soul is a continuous process. It will be forever. It leaves this body as if a worn cloth is there. It is thrown out, and a new cloth is you'll be wearing a new cloth. So like that, this soul wears new cloth and leaves the old cloth.
Mm-hmm.
That means soul is a forever entity.
Right.
So now that soul has entered into the womb, into the child. Before that, where it is. So we are in third dimension. This world is third dimension world. Above this, there are fourth dimension, fifth dimension, sixth dimensions.
Mm-hmm.
So the souls, they stay there in the fourth dimension. Most of the souls, they are in the fourth dimension.
Okay.
And evolved souls will go to fifth, sixth, like that. Okay. So this soul in the fourth dimension is knowledgeable. It can create whatever it wants.
Okay.
Because soul is the part of God. God main job is creation. Okay. The soul is a small piece, small particle come from that God. So this soul has also got that creation power.
Mm-hmm.
It also creates. So the Patricia used to call us as co-creators
Right.
because we are all souls. So this soul, before coming, they stay in the fourth plane or fifth lane, and they are in a very comfortable position, very, very comfortable position. Like if a person is kept in a air-conditioned hotel, five-star hotel, provided everything, so comfortable, whether he will come out and venture into a scorching sun? No.
No.
But still, some souls, they come out. They are so adventurous and they take this human body, undergo all the ordeals here, you know, how we are here, with all sufferings, difficulties, and spend about 70, 80 years here. Every day there is a tension. All this, to undergo this, the soul comes into the human body. So, again, why the soul has taken birth only in a particular house or in a particular district or state or a country? Why only in India? Why not in America? Like that. A particular house the soul chooses to born. Okay. Why it is so?
Right.
Because the soul wanted experiences to learn, to gain knowledge. That's why the soul takes different type of lives. See, we have 800 million population.
Right.
Okay, yes, sorry, 800 crores population in the world. So there are 800 souls, 800 crores of souls. No two souls are alike. No two people are alike, to be precise. Have you seen any two people?
Not even twins.
Not even twins. Why?
All they have different own designs and
Yes.
own characteristic, own uniqueness.
Exactly, exactly. So before coming onto this earth, they choose a different design. That I want to born in a poor family, and I want to undergo all those ordeals, and in that process, the soul takes a lot of pleasure out of that. We feel that to live in poverty is a pleasure for us, but yes, it is pleasure for the soul. See, for example, you might have seen some beggars outside the railway station and bus stand without two hands, without two legs.
Yeah.
You might have seen there will be one small box hanging in the neck where you will be putting some money into that. Okay. So, if you go to him and give him a 100 rupees note and ask, what is this? How you are living? Then he will start crying. He say, without any assistant, I cannot move anywhere. Even if I have to go to the bathroom, somebody have to lift me, take me to the bathroom, or if I have to take a bath, somebody has to assist. Even if I feel thirsty, somebody has to give me water.
Right. So it's completely dependency, I must say, because though soul wanted to experience that thing,
Yes.
but after coming on planet Earth, we forget everything.
So now you take a 100 rupee note or 1000 rupee note to and give to him and ask, how come you are living here like this? He says, it is a miserable and horrible life.
Yeah.
And no one even committing suicide or dying itself is much better than this, because I am not useful to myself, nor to the society, nor to anyone. I am a burden on for everybody, and God has not given me death, otherwise I would have gone. Immediately you take out a tablet, give to him. Okay, this is the tablet you take, within 1 minute you will die without any pain. Whether he will take?
No, not at all.
Though he has expressed better to die, the moment he give tablet, he will refuse.
Yeah.
He will refuse. Why?
Fear? Fear of death?
He himself is telling death is much better than his life.
Unconsciously saying is different, but
No,
facing
no,
that.
no. Daily he feels that. Suppose there was urgency for urination and his attendant is not there, then was it not a hell for him
Yeah,
till the person comes?
definitely.
Then he 100 times he must have cursed the God that why death has not come to me.
Right.
Correct?
Right.
So, but when you offer the death, he won't accept.
Right.
Why? Because the soul knows. The soul knows why it has come and it has taken this body. Okay, the soul knows it. That's why he refused to die. So I tell you in another example.
Mm-hmm.
See, there is a wide variety of choice when the soul wants to come onto this earth. There is a wide variety of choice. Wide. There is a Tata Birla, multi billionaire, and there is a beggar. So the two extremities are there. In between, lot of permutation and combinations are there.
Mm-hmm.
You can choose anything.
Okay, so is
If you
there
want to born in a millionaire
family?
rich family, yes, you can take. Or if you want to born here, you can take.
So is it a free will
Yes,
to
yes,
come on
yes,
planet Earth
yes,
the way
yes,
we
yes,
want?
yes.
Why one would take poverty, or why to gain experience we can go through luxurious life also,
Yeah, correct,
right?
correct.
Experiencing something happily is much better than, you know,
Yeah. In that case,
crying.
there should not be any poor people.
Yeah.
In that case, poor people should not have children.
True.
Beggars will not should
Yeah.
not have children.
Right.
But contrarily, they'll have more children
Hmm.
because the soul experiences many things.
Hmm. Hmm.
Suppose a child goes to LKG
Hmm.
or UKG or first class.
Hmm.
There he need not put much efforts.
Right.
Okay, he just go there to the school, sing, play, come back. There won't be much exams. Easily he will pass into next higher classes. But when the same child comes up to post graduation level, he has to specialize a subject where he will have to read this much of volumes of books, these many books, and he has to read almost 5 to 6 hours a day. And again, if he chooses to get into civil services, so he has to forego everything, no movies, no mobile, nothing, no entertainment. Every day he has to read 14 to 15 hours time
Hmm.
for almost 2 to 3 years. Then only
He
he
can
may
crack.
he may get
Yeah.
into civils.
Right.
Okay, so you see this much efforts one has to put through get through the exams. Likewise, soul also. If it doesn't want to take any difficult circumstances, if the soul does not want to experience, it will take birth in the rich family where you will not get any dearth of it.
Hmm.
But soul wants complicated experiences, complex experiences, excruciating experiences, we call it as.
So how does it help in learning things? As I mean, I am still in the same question. That experience we can go through luxurious life also.
No?
Why?
See, if you want to experience the scorched sun, you should not have a AC car. If you have a AC car,
No, I will not come out.
you will not come out of it.
Right. Yeah.
So like that, the soul wants the all kinds of experiences, all kinds of experiences. That's how the soul takes birth in different places.
Right.
Once it takes as a male and torturing his wife. Then in the second takes as a wife, as a female, undergo the same tortures. It's again karma siddhanta.
Right. Yeah.
So yes, while torturing, the soul gets lot of pleasure. Then in the second life, as a wife, while getting tortured also, she gets that soul gets lot of pleasure. Both the things.
Mm.
So um, e- some souls are highly adventurous. Some souls are less adventurous. So that less adventurous souls, they take birth in the rich families in all the things. The highly adventurous souls, without both legs, both hands. So that is highly adventurous life, correct?
Right. Yeah.
But when we see physically, we look down at these people, these beggars, or who are taking a lot of adversaries in their life, and those who have come up in the life, build up the factories and all those things. We feel that they are the ideal persons and they are the right persons in the society, like that we feel. It is a physical outlook. But when you look at the soul, these are the baby souls who take birth in the rich families and comfort zone, and those who invite the challenges, they are the highly evolved souls. And soul, from infant soul to old soul, it has to evolve. From there it evolves into infinite soul and so on, like that.
Right.
So in the soul journey, the soul wants everything to learn. That's why it takes so many lives.
Right.
It takes so many lives. It creates so many hurdles for itself. It brings a lot of excruciating situations. Again, it will overcome those things. But unfortunately, the design what it has prepared, it will forget.
Why do we forget that? If we have designed something, why do we forget that?
You are in a very comfort air conditioned room. Okay. If you still feel that yes, that is my house, and for a few minutes if you go out, again you will tend to come back.
Yeah.
So your house is there, very comfortable there, and by undergoing certain difficulties here, if you think that I should go back, then the suicides will increase.
Oh. Okay.
Correct?
Mm.
Every soul, if it is
Yes.
afraid of undergoing these situations,
Yes.
then if he thinks that yes, my house is there, better I will die and go there. But after coming to the earth, it totally forgets itself, where from it has come, and what exactly there, you can't recollect from here. Okay, so then the journey starts. The God comes. God has written, and poor God. There are only two things: either you praise the God or you rebuke the God.
Right.
So that's how the soul comes onto this earth and undergo all these ordeals, situations of its own creation.
To learn better.
Yes, every screenplay was written before coming. Every incident was written. Everything it writes and then comes back.
So does it possible even after pre-plan? Can we change our designs?
First of all, whether we can know our design. What design?
Yes. How to know even our design?
Our design. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, design is itself purpose of life. I
Yeah,
believe
purpose
so.
of life,
Right.
life design. Yes.
That why we came here. What is our main
Purpose.
purpose, and how to find that purpose?
Yes, it is through meditation.
Mm-hmm.
In 2013, I went to as I said that I was introduced to the Seth Wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
There was a 3-day workshop. So at the end of the workshop, they were telling like this only: while you are coming, you have selected this family, you have selected these parents, you have selected these your brothers, sisters, your friends, relatives, your enemies, everything you have decided and brought the entire troop here for doing this drama. I asked one simple question. Okay, fine. Whether we know what type of father we are choosing, what type of mother we are choosing, what are their qualities, whether they are good or bad. Okay, this is, I asked, yes, fully knowing that your father is a drunkard or your mother is this one, or your husband is a cheat, is drunkard, or your wife is a unloyal fellow, loyal fellow, all these things. Knowing fully well, we bring them. Then so it was something
Not satisfied
not
answer.
palatable, did not palatable to me. See, when you want to purchase a sari or a dress, okay, you have some budget, some 3,000 like that. In that, you roam around 10 shops and try to purchase the
Best one.
best out of best. Okay, that you will try to purchase. Only for a dress, it may last for 1 or 2 years, 3 years like that. But a life that is going to last for another 70, 80 years, how can you bring those people? A sadist as a husband or a sadist as a wife? or a sadist as a parent or somebody, a friend or whatever it may be. This is something we try to bring good things only. No, it is to get the experience. Then I said, whether I fully know that my father or mother is like this, definitely 100%. Fully knowing well, you have chosen them as your parents. I said, sir, I cannot accept. I will not accept, I told. Premnath sir was taking the class. I went to him and he has got such a patience. 1 hour he tried to convince me. No, no, sir. Then he asked, what is your problem? First you tell me. Said, sir, my father is a teacher and he is habituated to gambling, playing cards. So he takes the salary on the first day of the month and go to a club. He returns home only after he lost everything. We 4 people are there, 5 people, myself, mother and 3 daughters, my sisters, all younger to me. He never bothers. That is the every month ritual. We have some small, some 5-6 acres of dry land. A little bit of income comes out of that. Somehow my mother managed. He never asked me what you are being a teacher. He never asked me what you are studying or what is your this one marks. Nothing. So simply, okay, I studied. Luckily, I got good memory. So I used to be first or second in the school. Then I used to teach my sisters. I also made them to study up to the post graduation. And thereafterwards, at the age of 10 or 11 years, the entire family responsibility came on my shoulder. You just imagine, because I had to support my mother, I had to protect my mother, and I had to protect my sisters. I had to take care of their schooling. I was to all those that has come fell on my shoulders. We were looked down in the society. Basically, we come from a agriculture family. My forefathers, they were all agriculturists. He is the only person who got little bit educated and became a school teacher. So in the beginning, among the farming community, we were very, highly respectable because he's a teacher. After few years, I just cannot explain what type of humility we have undergone. Humiliation in the society. We had only 2 pairs of clothes for the entire year. Any function, we had to wear that only and go. Everybody was laughing at us. We were small children, we did not understand. How come we have only 2 pairs of clothes and others were having so many? So, like that. And whenever my father is transferred, so all the people will be gathering and they to get back the money because he used to take from so many people with the promise that he will pay, he won't pay. So once he is transferred, he cannot be the money cannot be recovered from him. So they all used to gather in front of our house. They used to scold my mother, and my mother used to take her jewelry, something bangles or something, and used to give them and say, "No, okay, you please take." Like that, she lost a lot of her jewelry for his
So
sake.
how long you have gone through such challenges and uh, yeah, how long it was and when did you come to know about this wisdom that why and
Yeah,
how
I
you
tell you. And once I appeared for civil services. I was damn. I got into the bank job at very early. Immediately after my study, I got into the bank job, and then I was supporting the family, all that. And I was a bit fed up with the bank. Whatever I studied MS Agriculture. It could not be applied in bank. It was debit credit. So I just got fed up and then appeared for civil services. Well, in bank it is a hectic job. You don't find time. With 1 or 2 hours study, I got through the mains. Went for interview in 1987. But I could not fare well in the written test. Final result did not. I failed in the final result. And I asked my father, at least you 1 year you take care of the family. I will apply leave and I will show that I'll get through the civil service and I become a collector, district collector, and show you. He said, if you become district collector, how it is going to help me, what I'm going to get.
Mm.
That was his attitude.
Right.
I said, no, no, I will not, I will be like this only. I came onto this earth to enjoy. I'm enjoying. Like that he said openly. And one person has come. He has offered his daughter to me in the marriage, and very, very big, very beautiful family with all good characters and all that. So this fellow went and spoiled that whatever dowry you want to give, you should give me half 50% in that. Then only I will allow. Otherwise, I will not allow like that. They were scared. So that match did not happen. Like that, he created lot of hurdles, lot of humiliation I have undergone. My entire family has undergone. He has even filed a case against me in the police station when his pension was endorsed to my mother.
Mm-hmm.
He went to the police station and he filed a case against me. Like that, he was he caused a lot of embarrassment. So how can I bring him as my father if I know that he is going to create so many hurdles for me? Whether he will, or any for that matter, anyone, whether they'll bring,
No one will.
they'll choose
Right.
him
Yeah.
as your father.
No.
So I was thinking, I told sir, even I prefer to born in a poor family rather than in this family. Then he said, okay. And then I told sir, he said, no, you have chosen. So it went very, I was just came very only 1.5 year old in the meditation, or say 1.5 year old. So I did not know many of the things. I didn't have much wisdom about it.
Mm-hmm.
So he said, okay, do one thing. You go to your home, sit in the meditation, put a question that why you brought him as your father.
Mm.
I said, whether I will get the answer. You try. So I tried for almost 7-8 days, continuously sitting and putting this question, why I have brought him as my father, why I have chosen him as my father. Even after 7-8 days, no answer has come, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Again I called, sir, what is this? What happened? He said that you might have sat with all the hatred in your heart. I said, natural. In my house, everybody was hating him because of his things. No, not like that. At least if you don't show love to him, at least without hatred, you sit, you will get the answer. Yes, with great difficulty, I put my hatred little aside and then sat. Within 5 minutes, I got my answer.
So what is that answer?
Answer was that your life design is to come up on your own without anybody's help and to get upload from all your kith and kin, near and dear. So because of that, he was not helping you and he was creating a lot of hurdles, and those hurdles are visible to others and you are overcoming them, and everybody was hailing you as a hero. This is what your design. So when I want to become a hero, I should bring such type of father only. If a cooperative father comes, people will say, Arey, he has earned some money and given to you, and on that you are you have built up this. What is your contribution? People may ask.
Yeah.
So I want that heroship. That was my design. That's why I brought him as my father.
So how one can know? Like only through meditation?
Yeah. Only through meditation.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also, if you analyze, if you physically, if you want to know, you have to analyze your life situations. Then you will come to know to some extent, but not to the full extent. But in the meditation, if you put a question that what is my life design, what for how these incidents are happening, and what is the design, so definitely you will get the answer. You will get the answer. So I got the answer because I wanted challenging life. That's why I brought this father who is a non-cooperative and who is a hurdle creator. I brought him as my father. So once I came to know that it is because of my design, he has come as my father. And I was hating him for the last 40 years. I did not know. For everything, he was responsible. All my downfall, he was responsible. I did not get civils, he was responsible. Like that. For everything, I was blaming, and everybody was blaming him. But once I came to know that it is because of my design, I choose him as my father, then there is no fault from his side. There is no fault from his side. So immediately I realized. Then I sat with him whole night, and my hatred was flowing from my ears. Sorry, from my eyes. It was flowing and flowing. Whole night it flowed. So morning he woke up and saw me. Whole night I was sitting at his feet only. He saw me and he asked, "What is the matter?" I did not say anything. He also did not ask much. Then he realized because the way I was looking at him, full of love. The overnight, previous night, I was lot of hatred in the eyes. Now, in the overnight, he also realized. Since then, it was in 2013. No, he expired he left his body in 2020. Those 7 years, it was for him. He never had seen the love and affection from others. So I filled it in those 7 years. He was with me only. So this is how. Then now I came to know about my design. So this is my design. That was the reason why in the bank also I was being given the worst branches. They are about to be closed. Such a branches they used to give me, and within 6 months or 1 year I used to clean them and again bring them onto the normal track. And everybody say that this was not possible. It was impossible for anybody. Only and only you only could do, and you are the real hero. Yes, it was my design.
So, to understand it more better, the best example is that's why Patriji always says, share your experience. Share your experience.
Yes.
We think how it may change the world, we don't need to change the world, of course. Things will happen automatically. But when we share to each other our designs, our journey, our experience, our transformation through meditation, it's a great transformation in your life.
Definitely.
And one thing like that hatred, and your father also must have never expected that he will get love from anyone.
Yeah.
Somewhere he was very much aware that whatever he have done, right, though everything is experience and learning, but while doing we call it wrong. There is nothing like wrong or right, of course, but still something that misdeed or whatever it is, there is something in our subconscious mind that we did something wrong. But with that pure energy you could heal it from your side, from your father's side.
Yes.
He got that love from you, which generally people doesn't get, because whatever we do in whole life we get it, and it happens maximum in this life.
And not only that, I used to have that revenge type of feelings, to take revenge on my regional managers who have transferred me. Because of as soon as I bring the branches online, I used to feel very egoic, and any small word from them, little, I may be doing some mistakes. If they point out my mistake, I used to shout at them, and they used to transfer me. In 32 years of my banking service, 26 times I was transferred. It was a record in our bank. So then in 2013, yes, my design, I could see it. Now I decided I don't want any challenges. Now onwards, no challenges. I want to live peacefully. Okay, I want to live peacefully.
So how does it happen? Because when there's a pattern of that negative pattern of I got so much of tortures or so much of challenges, problems. So coming out of that, if we get something good also, that subconscious doesn't even accept that good thing. So how do we change? As you said that now then you
No,
wanted to change and you wanted something good happily, not being get tortured by all these social things or in career, in workplace. So how does it happen?
no. Once, see, if you know that everything is happening as per your design.
Hmm.
Now I came to know that
Right,
it is happening as per my design.
right.
Then where is the question of hatred? Where is the question of suffering?
Very
You
true.
can't. You
Very
don't.
true. Yes, yes.
But if you make others responsible for your either growth or downfall, then only all the sufferings will come. All the
Right.
hatred or respect or love. Suppose somebody helped you a lot, you start respect and giving love to him, and somebody backstabbed you, then you will develop hate, revenge, and all those feelings. But when if you are aware that these are happenings as per my design, I have invited them. Once you have that knowledge, then where is the suffering?
So from there we can change
The
everything.
moment you look at it that these things I have only they are happening as per my screenplay which I have written long back,
Hmm.
and according to that screenplay only everything is happening. And now how can I blame? I should blame my screenplay, not the incidents.
Right.
Correct?
Yeah, yeah,
Then I should blame myself only.
yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, for soul, every screenplay is the beautiful play. Every screenplay. Even somebody comes as a thief, does some robbery, and then go to the jail and undergoes that all the punishment. The soul accepts it as a great experience. Because you and I cannot go to the jail now.
Yeah, very true.
So that's and why we are not stealing, why we are not doing any robbery. We have done in some
Yeah,
incarnations
maybe we have that experience already.
experience,
Yeah,
and the soul has got that knowledge that robbery or stealing is not good. So that we have learnt. Even if I offer you 100 crores also, you will not steal or rob, because
very true.
already it is there in your soul, that information. That information goes on accumulating one incarnation to other incarnation. That will be there. So that's why many of the things, though you do not know them, you feel that somewhere you have seen, you have some knowledge about those things. All that will appear to you. It is because of the information available at your soul.
Right.
And when you do when you sit and do a deep meditation, it automatically comes up. Only thing, you have to put a question to yourself, a proper question, sankalpa.
Right. Yeah.
So now what happened is, now I came to know about my life design. Now I want to change it. Here comes the Seth wisdom. What he said is, whatever may be your past, even the immediate past, you can change it in a flash of second with your thoughts. With your thoughts. So I sat and I said, enough is enough. I don't want any challenges now onwards. Now I have decided to spread the meditation, which I am already doing it. So I don't want to take any more challenges. I don't want. Then you don't believe, from that day onwards, everywhere I was posted for 3 years minimum. From 2013 to 16, I was in Kurnool. Then 17 to 20, I was in Bangalore. Then 20, I went to Rajahmundry. 21, I got retired. So that's how. If you want challenges, you will have challenges. If you don't want challenges, you will not have any challenge. That's how you can decide. This type of life I want. Yes, it will be. It will come. You should have that belief, faith, and the energy that is meditation. Then Whatever life you want to choose, you can choose. You can.
So beautifully explained through the challenges and coming to the last where we realize our energy, potential within. How can we create our own reality? So this is ultimate message, ultimate truth, and thank you for sharing this this message to our audience, because everyone knows that yeah, we create, but how do we create, how to change, how to come out of that, that is main important.
Yeah. So first of all, you should have the clarity of what you want. Okay. And second, you should write a screenplay for that.
Mhm.
Okay. And then sit in the meditation, just visualize it, that
Okay.
it is happening.
Mhm.
And depending on your energy level, it will manifest.
Mm.
Okay. Suppose you have 5,000 rupees, you can purchase only a bicycle. Okay. If you have 1 lakh rupee, you can buy only a motorcycle. You can't buy a car. But if you have 10 lakhs, you can buy a car, you can buy a cycle, you can buy a motorcycle. Okay. If you have 40, 50 lakhs, you can buy a house. But if you have 1 crore, you can buy a house, car, everything.
Right.
Like that, it depends on your energy levels. If your energies are high, the manifestation is very immediate. Very immediate. See, whenever I go late into the, and the later when I am telling, to the office, my deputy general manager used to sit like this. So everybody, whosoever is passing, she will call and give a lecture. Then I will send a suggestion that she should get a call because phone is here. So she will make a turn so that I will not be visible. The moment I just enter in, she will get a call. The immediate manifestation.
Yeah.
So for anything, first is clarity. What exactly you want? What exactly you want? Because everything is abundant in the nature. The nature provides you everything. Whatever you want, it is available. Say, for example, there are 50 stalls in one exhibition. 51 fellow, if he puts up his stall, he also gets business.
Right.
That means the nature has got abundance. It gives to each and everyone.
Mm.
And that you should have faith, belief, clarity, then your energy levels, then your screenplay, your visualization, and ultimate manifestation. This is how things happen. If you have only 1 lakh and if you aspire for a building,
Things will not happen.
so
Yeah.
1 lakh means your energy levels, your
Mm.
energy consciousness.
Right. Yeah. It's a beautiful process of manifestation. Yeah, I must say. Thank you. Thank you, sir, for sharing all these messages. And sometimes just theory is not enough. So sharing through your own experience is made it more interesting, and to it's became very easy to understand.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. So at last, a small message to our audience.
My dear friends, my dear masters, and my dear gods, meditation brings all positive changes in our lives. It removes the negative ideology, negative thinking, negative emotions, and the greed. All these things, you yourself, without even observation, they all will be removed. Once they are all removed, the remaining thing is only positive changes, positive thinking, positive thoughts. When you speak positively about anything, even the most negative thing, if you speak little positively, naturally you will be, uh, I can say one word, you will become the darling of the crowd, because everyone will like you, everyone will love you because of your that word comes from a positive heart, positive mind. So my sincere request to all of you is please do meditation, meditation, and meditation. That's all.
That's wonderful message.
Thank you.
Simplest and uh, the truth of our life is only meditation.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you for coming to our show.
Thank you.
Thank you for enlightening us with your wisdom. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you once again to all the PMC viewers. Thank you very much.